Okay, so we have two models here. We have your original with the Game Boy implanted into the side here. Um, Everyone knows this. You have your standardized. Main thing I wanted to say though, if you're restarting these guys and you're finding that your versions, whatever it is, Pokemon, if they're a bootleg copy, a lot of times people buy these without knowing, and you know most people know, some people don't. Most times people just see stuff on eBay, they pick it up and they assume that it's legit. Oftentimes it's not. Problem with these is having them boot correctly. I'm in a belief that it is kernel level in which is shutting it down. Everyone's coding these days. Someone else might point it out, but honestly, it's proprietary kind of knowledges behind these, and I still don't think it's been explored enough. Um, so here, I'm assuming, and I do know, these two are legit, a legitimate copy of Soul Silver in Japanese, and legitimate copy of, again, Soul Silver. The three above, they've got to be, I think, bootleg. So sometimes you can tell simply by the print if it's distorted. You can kind of see here that the print is kind of, well, you can't really see through the video, but it is stretched, warped, kind of looks off. Even the tinting of the cartridge itself will be kind of looks of a lighter color. That's one of the ways you can tell. My main thing is if you are going to insert a chip into here, doesn't matter if you have a few hours, um, 10 or 500 hours into these games. Um, if it's a bootleg copy, I'm gonna say right now, never turn it on, and then if you see it's not turning on, do not force it. And by that I mean, if you were to put it in here and you turn that on right now and you see that it is not booting, it's not showing an icon for the Pokemon game, do not, and I repeat, do not, do not keep trying. That will erase your data 100%. And especially if you get a black text, not all the time, but usually you can guarantee that a black text will remove the data. So what you really want to do and what fixes this issue, and the whole point of this to help someone else, hopefully, and a workaround, and even if it's not starting, it doesn't have to be pooched. I would do this if you assume, even in the slightest doubt, that it might be a bootleg copy. You take this out, go like this, pop this guy out, put this guy in. I'm just going to put this here because I have the charger for the other one here. I think this bypasses it. I'm not sure. You can leave a comment if you disagree. Sorry for the length. I just want to make sure that some people know what not to do. Do not try it if it is not working. So, pop this guy in. I'm pretty sure there is some sort of mechanism in which is triggered upon charge, which makes it not pay attention to the fail-safes. And I'm pretty sure, again, not pretty sure, I know, it's what it's doing is it's sensing and it's picking up that it's not proprietary software. So essentially it just erases it. In other words, I know some copies may be better than others. Usually it happens after a while. Make sure it's inserted, and then over time these buttons get harder to turn on. You'll never have a problem with this with the original Game Boys, right? As you can see, it's been booted. Again, those are your legit copies. Oh, actually, see, this is the one that's been I'm pretty sure, again, and I didn't mean it. Here, I'll change the ISO. As you can see, I haven't started it. I will tell you right now, this was erased by me too. So it was erased because the one system, this guy here, these guys here are worse. The later models, the ones with the GBA slot. So the one I have inserted right here, typically they're better. So they won't erase it. Later versions, I find this is a worse model in terms probably consumer, but I do believe you get more benefits in regards. You got your SD chip, stuff like that. But I've always had more problems with this. You can let me know if you disagree. I don't really care. That one of the two, personal preference. Yeah, boots up fine. It'll start over because I'm from scratch. Did a major mess up. I used to remember this. The OGs will remember. But quite frankly, this is for people who just want to get in, and they get kind of trapped, and they buy a copy and they say, oh no, it won't start, like what's going on? Or I know there's a certain point, I think in Heart Gnome or something, or in Heart Gold you'll get to, and you're like, oh, is this a bootleg copy? And that sinking heart feeling, like, oh, I didn't mean to get that, I thought this was legit, right? Just for those people who spent hard money, and like, I get it, everyone's trying to survive, but honestly, this is just to help those who kind of got nabbed. But yeah, it starts up, you're all good to go. Have a good day, everyone. See you later.